you should do with you guys. I mean, I love that thing. I love that scene where Hestia's like, I ban every damn touching with other gender except with gods. And see Worf like, I do my goddess. It's like, that's good. Yeah, gods are fine. You can always touch your god. Yeah, that I love. Like, that was great. That was really good. And you saw now then that Danmachi season 3 actually got announced. I can show you the. Do I have? That did not work. That does not work properly like that. Give me a second. I can show you the announcement. I'm just gonna do this thing. Danmachi. Okay, that folder. Okay, let me just quickly go down. Bam, 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 bam. I can show you the announcement page. They just popped out like 30 minutes ago. So it's announced now with the final episode, right? So that's pretty cool. I probably won't do another video then. Let's talk about it. Yeah, so season 3 coming. I don't see a date on that, but the OVA is coming in January, if I understand it correctly, next year then. And then season 3 is probably coming next spring or summer, I would guess. From I haven't read it. I haven't time to read it. But yeah, so here we go. Right here is the announcement image here of Hestia and Ice at the beach. There's a beach episode OVA, as we all know, yeah. It's a hot spring beach episode, right? As it should be, as the OVAs always are basically, right? Most OVAs are definitely beach episodes, and they're way more naked, right? I mean, if you've seen the movie, it's a little more, frisky and so on, right? Because OVAs doesn't have to follow the same censorship or age restrictions and so on, right? Like anime on TV. So it's probably gonna be a little more naked and so on than usual. But it was announced like 20 minutes ago, so I might do a video about this when I have read a little more about it. But what I now hear at least, then in January 29 is the OVA, and the season 3 is gonna come. There's no date for that for now, so I'll probably do another video maybe about that in the future when we know season 3 time and so on, right? But anyway, let's watch the final episode then. And yeah, same story, right? Goddess got kidnapped, and they obviously kind of saved her from him. They kind of fall down the cliff, and we're gonna see, right? If let's of course get Hestia up here. Good. Where is she? We're gonna need to have the Hestia, right? My charming gift. Oh, this is the wrong button, but it's beautiful though. If it works, yeah, there it goes. I mean, that's one of my favorite gifts. But here's my Hestia gift. There's my Hestia gift, the best gift. Plot is back, and there's my Hestia. Yeah, there we go. Oof, yeah, there we go. Okay, let's start watching Danmachi, the final episode of season 3. Season 2. Season 3 is the one coming. Fall asleep. Actually, I haven't put it up yet. I haven't started. Goddammit. Sorry. I'm excited. This season 3 was announced. No, let's focus there. There we go. Let's push that thing over there. Sorry. I was like, oh yeah, what am I doing? I just got so excited. I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to set up the, it's gonna let it load browser for a second so it doesn't lag while we are watching it. There we go, okay. So, let's start watching final episode. Sorry for the delay. 3, 2, 1, and go! Yeah, a little delayed today because of the One Piece chapter. That was really amazing, and those massive One Piece chapters take a while to read for me because I have to read them, I want to review them, I want to go back and forth, right? So I spent about like 30 minutes just reading that chapter, where the other chapters started the short text, like 10 to 15 minutes, definitely less time on the less impactful chapters. But anyway, Bell and Hestia sharing a little cottage here. This is how it starts. And she's like, Bell-Kun, please take care of me. Probably right. I'm all full of fuss here. I need my boy to, Can Hestia finally do it? The mayor's house. But yeah, she's outside here, and are you allowed to be outside there? They're kind of dangerous and so on, right? Yeah, they are outside in the movie for the mayor. In the movie, which I didn't react to, but I've seen the movie, Artemis, what's it called again? Or whatever. They're outside the movie at least. Spoilers, but they go outside the movies. Because the archer thing shooting from outside, right? So they have to leave the city. They're flying mostly in the movie though. I wonder if it's really bad living outside, because I mean you have all those, well, mostly kind of a weird goddess though. So you have all of those weird gods in that city, right? How is it to live outside there? where there's not much gods. Yeah, like how this is people about gods. New Harm Girl, Rina? Who knows? Maybe he hates gods, I don't know. Maybe he's like, Hestia, that's my... Maybe he's like, yeah, Hestia is the best god. Maybe he's like, oh, this is the best goddess. I got lucky. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking there, but he had like a weird... I can't wait for season 3's opening to spoil the whole season. This is one of the worst spoiling of the season, definitely. I mean, immediately we see the mansion. I said that last in the beginning of the season, right? I was like, oh, a mansion. So they have to defeat Apollo to get the mansion. So because they're living not in a mansion in the beginning of the anime, yeah. And then we see Haruhime and so on. And we see the goddess that likes to do it with young boys and so on, yeah. And then we see this whole fight there with Aisha and so on, of course. I mean, this whole thing with Haruhime and Aisha and this, I mean, it was showing you the whole... There's a dungeon here in the open though, which is clearly a lie, because they're only in the dungeon for a second, so... That would have tricked you! That would have tricked you with the name and the opening here. There's a dungeon in the opening, I don't know about that, yeah. Man. I heard the name was supposed to be like the mythical of the Familia. Something like that, actually. Like the... Yeah. And nothing with like dungeon and picking up girls, so it's like the mythics of the Familia, so the gods, something like that, right? Yeah, something like that. And it's like, that makes a lot more sense because this season 2 here, it's already a dungeon. They're already a dungeon anymore at all. Whatever. I'm just saying it, like the opening is lying to you. This is a dungeon, there's one dungeon for like 1 minute. The big, Aisha. Immediately the poor innocent boy can't even handle seeing a wet hair. It's like, oh. So he's like, I used to follow the Hestia clan or something. I don't know. Or like an old adventurer. The old poor man here. Yeah, what would this plot lead to? The only plot I'm caring about is Hestia can seduce Bell. That's the only plot I'm caring about here. And I want that to happen because that's like the end premise, right? Bestia trying to get the boy. It will never happen, of course, but I think it would be nice, like a nice twist if she actually managed to finally, get him, right? It would be like that's half the anime. Or Bell getting iced. One of that thing happened. I wish Bell could move on with losing his virginity. Yeah, the whole season is about Bell losing his virginity, so it'd be a great ending if he actually managed to do it. With one of these girls. But she loves this though. Yeah, please feed me, Bell-Kun! Yeah, she's loving this. Yeah, please take care of me, Bell-Kun. This is like, oh. It's just what she wants. And then it's some random kids. But yeah, the anime hasn't really dwelled on how to live outside the god place. Or, how to live like in a normal world. Where they are living with the crazy gods. Okay, so a festival, perfect time to get a girlfriend and boyfriend, right? Like you saw in Arabaro, yeah. It's like a bonfire festival, right? Nah, I'm gonna miss Arabaro now on Fridays. Oh, it's ice, so kind of like folk direct. So kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like traditional clothing. They say I look good. What do you think, Bell-Kun? It's very nice. I love it. Ice in some kind of, yeah. Kind of traditional clothing. Yeah, so he's gonna, I guess, help them build up stuff, and then it's probably gonna be a festival where he has to pick between his girls, and he probably does them both, probably. And I mean both by maybe like, I don't know, maybe kiss one of them or hug them or something, because Bell never gets to the last bit, right? Even though the whole season is about a woman, or at least per episode. It's like 10 women per episode trying to R him, yeah. And that's the whole season. Season 3, they might go back to the dungeon again. Yeah. Might go back to the main story. Okay, a black dragon. That sounds pretty badass, yeah. So the fairy tale. Yeah, why wouldn't it? I don't know why it's a fairy tale. I expect all the kind of dragons to exist in this world, yeah. A black dragon, a gold dragon, a red dragon, a green dragon, an undead dragon, a ghost dragon, a bone dragon, yeah, so on. Okay, so they have a lot of dragon scales. And it scares away monsters apparently. Because I was afraid of dragon scales. It's probably like a circle of dragon scales. Yeah, it's like a circle of dragon scales. So if you remove one dragon scale, you can burn down the village, yeah. It's a dragon, the true gods. Yeah, have you ever seen Fairy Tail? Everyone's like a dragon slayer or stronger than a god slayer in Fairy Tail, and they also slay both dragon and gods. So yeah, dragons way better than gods, way better. And yes, the only thing in my mind is here's my magic, of course, where the black dragon is the strongest creature in the game. Arguably, or the Titan is, but the Black Dragon is the strongest usually if you stick it in a one-on-one, right? But it's necessarily the best creature though. I was the Titan's better. I kind of want to see the spin-off more. I kind of want to see more of Ice. It has some interesting stuff with the Lizard Lady and so on. Yeah, that I would say was better. I wouldn't say it's better this season. But I would say it's more of like a plot line at least than the whole who can R-Bell first. Yeah, I would say it's a better plot line. Maybe not less enjoyable because the Hestia family has better characters. The comedy is better here and so on than Loki Familia, but he's truly revering his goddess. That's the problem. He is, yeah, and that's the problem because she doesn't want that. She wants to get loved, not revered. It's like an emblem of a god. Yeah. Yes. He's a child of Hestia? There's something here, right? He's like... And she died. Who was his goddess? And then he left and lived outside and was... Whoa! He's young there. Oh no, and she got killed instead of him, yeah. She loved him too much. Yeah, so she sacrificed herself. But they could have both jumped off instead, the cliff, you're saying. But there. Yeah. And she died. Well, died, but yeah, it would kind of be ruining, if he killed himself, he would be ruined her sacrifice. Adopted daughter then? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. And he's like, Bella would never marry any woman, yeah. I would stay a virgin the rest of my life. He died a virgin. He's his future Belle. This guy is straight a future Belle, yeah, and I never... I stayed a virgin until I died, which is the episode. Yeah. It's like Belle looking in the future mirror. It's like Belle staring into the future. It's exactly what's happened to him, yeah. It is straight up Belle's future. It's like a time loop. He is actually Belle, come on. He's like, you should score. I love this guy. He's clearly telling him you should have sex with your goddess. That is what he's telling you. Revere her in all the ways that she wants. Literally. Yeah. Exactly. She's like, I want to stay in bed. Exactly. Definitely faking it. Yeah. Yeah. Do so. You can't leave me alone! I'm not sick for you! Where's my Bell-Kun? No. Oh yeah, don't you ask the tank curve, it's awkward, yeah. It's like, ah, damn it, I guess you did good. Come! Oh, nice. She's confronting her. She's very open with her love for Bell. Yeah, come on! It's my man! Yeah. I like how Hestia keeps fighting everyone. And Ice is always very unemotional. He's a rabbit to me. Yeah, it's like, you're very healthy, goddess. Yeah, it's like misunderstanding what you mean. Ah, it's a bonfire! And everyone knows the legend about the bonfire, yeah, so if you talk to them in the shadow, come on, everyone knows the bonfire legend. Now Hestia is also new clothing here now. Yeah, gotta go to the bonfire. Bonfire of love. I guess they don't have many gods there otherwise, yeah. So yeah, it's like, let's have a festival now. It's not like a rule, but it's kinda true. Yeah, they become lovers. It's always like this. Bell-Kun! Lovers! Bell-Kun! Come on, Bell-Kun, ask me out! Yeah, she's like, Bell-Kun! Bell-Kun! Come on, Bell-Kun! No, she's the goddess of virgins. She actually is! I'm not joking, but she is the goddess of virgins. Of the V. She is! There we go. You know, ask me out. Yeah, come on, ask me out. Come on, do it. Yeah. If you would love me, please. Poor Hestia. Always trying to score with her son, but never getting anywhere, yeah. Please take good care. He's like, you better make her satisfied. I love this guy. He's like, don't live my horrible life when I never satisfied my goddess. Do it. Do it to your mom. Ah, still jealous of that thing. Still Netherred, yeah. Don't embarrass your god. Come on, yeah, do it. Just do it. He's like, yeah, we're lovers now. The law says so. Yeah, you gotta marry me now, Bell-Kun. Gotta marry your mom. Okay, so nice. At least you got to dance with him, yeah. At least you got to dance with him. She's so happy though, I love it. Yeah, Hestia is so happy. He's finally... Let's go dance with him. She finally did it. She's so happy. Man, that'd be a nice gift. I remember to gift that. She probably has eyes now. Okay, the kids there. I can see Hestia and Ice doing the dance together too, right? Look how happy she is now. She's in love. And Bell is like, wait, should I do her? He's still thinking about what does fear it. Don't have regrets, boy. Pleasure her. I love this old man. He has... Oh, he's dead now, of course. Although Son is dead, right? He's dead. He lived his last moment to tell Bell he should score with his goddess, and then he died. A man's true last wish there, yeah. Yeah, she's cute in those old... Yeah, it reminded me of my old goddess. Brigid-sama. Okay. Oh, I know her. Blonde hair, red eyes. Pretty Scandinavian, right? With that name, Brigid, yeah. Birgit, yeah. It's my best friend! Yeah. Too kind. Yeah, to sacrifice herself to save his life, right? Got me chippy. Awkward Hestia comment, really. Are you dying? Let me tell you how much my best friend is like you talk there. Will I meet my Birgit? Yeah. I hope so. He's very obsessive. Nice. I'm scared to see her now. Yeah. Taking off her ponytail thing? Whoa! What is this Hestia thing? She's like, I will pretend to be Birgit here, yeah. Oh man, she's like, this is exactly what Birgit would do. I will. Yeah, she's a nice goddess. Yeah, channeling. And now Bell's like, I gotta make my goddess right. Gotta make her justice. Yeah. He died. But at his last wish, he managed to maybe, maybe get Bell to understand a goddess love. I really hope it's gonna end with them doing it. Seriously, I do hope that now, because he's like, make your goddess. If you love her, make her happy, right? And she clearly wants you on a physical level, so do it. Oh, so you use your memory? Oh man. But maybe he can, I guess you can find him anyway. Yeah, well, you can love someone and then die before them. You have seen too many, Twilight and so on. Yeah, you can love a vampire, come on. What's the problem, man? You can always do it. Yeah. Which has to be Zeus, right? His grandfather, right? So Dishan. So why couldn't you love her though? She's like, well, if I never have love, I will never be happy instead. Damn it, Bell-Kun. Like, Hestia's fighting for it. Hestia, go for it. He's like, go Mako, yeah. Mama, ara, yeah. Fight for your love, Hestia. Fight for your love, girl. Get in there, man. Exactly. I will still love you, even if you are dying from old age. It's kind of a little obsessive. Yeah, I will never let you go, Bell-Kun. Jeez. And then I will come for you. Then I will kill myself and go up in heaven again. Yeah, don't worry. Don't you worry, Bell-Kun. Let's bond forever. She's very codependent, yeah. This is maximum yandere. You are my soul forever, yeah. Will you be my child? It's important to be your child. Very important, yes, yes. He loves her too much. It's like a weird issue she has. Her son loves her too much. Yeah, she just can't seduce him because he's just too much love. I mean, doesn't he love her more than he loves Ice, right? Because he loves her even though he loves her in another way, but like... kiss her. And Asu's like, oh, that's pretty cute. Yeah, like me and Loki was having it all. She's like, me and Loki, we was kind of like buddies, and Loki did try to look me naked, yeah. She's like, damn it, I want that. Yeah, because Loki is pretty like, he's annoying to all of her people, right? So she's kind of like, oppa, yeah. She's just kind of like a weird pervert. No. Okay, the ending is a special ending, yes. Yeah. No. Do. So the whole season of everyone trying to score with Bell, no one did it, and the old man even said in the ending, you should score, man. Go out and have sex. He was like, no. Let's go, Hestia. Fight! Oh, there she is. I guess she was like flying around alone in the night and no one told her what they were or something. Yeah, I guess he's out angry or something. Yeah, it wasn't that kind of weird. He didn't try to find her. He just let her fall down and then they weren't. That wasn't really this Loki, yeah. No, she's gonna be like, yeah, touchy, honk, you know, yeah. She's like a weird. Actually, why does everyone follow Loki for? And Haruhime is getting into some action. Hestia is like, god damn it, yeah. And then the other characters that is kind of supportive them, yeah. But like Haruhime is like, oh, I wanna hug, yeah. But I do wonder. I mean, Hestia and Bell are, you know, like they are mother and son, super in love, right? Too much in love. And then the Ice and Luke, she's like, get away from me, Hentai! Yeah, it's like, she's like, don't touch me, yeah. Like that is a difference. Okay, so finally back to the main story of someone doing evil stuff in the dungeon, which she used to travel down into. I remember season 1 when they went down into the dungeon. Okay, like a zombie hand is flipping out of the dungeon. Oh, it's like a new harem girl. Okay, who is this thing? Gonna pause it to go back and pause it afterwards. Okay, that's how it ends. Okay, let's pause it. Let's go back to that thing. Okay, so a woman, like an elf, like a very pale elf. A pale elf-looking woman pops out of a wall. Okay, she is clearly gonna be important in season 3 then. This is clearly an season 3 important character. But I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, I haven't read the source, right? So, yeah, I am blind. I don't know. But obviously, this woman will be important for season 3. She's naked. She comes out there. A red gem in her head. And it's like somewhere in the dungeon. She's got like scales on her body. But that might just be like part of the wall interior that she can like maybe remove later. I don't know. Might be some mark stitches. Pretty nude. Not big up eyes, no. Looks to me like a dark elf kind of character, right? Or more like, I guess she looks very much like Sylvanas to me, I guess. With the pale elf skin. It's kind of like a Sylvanas of World of Warcraft, right? Yeah. It's kind of like an undead elf look. I would say. I would say so, yeah. It's like the skin color, the skin perplexion. Just no memory. Comes out there. Yeah. To me, yeah, I feel like it's like Sylvanas. That's what I'm thinking immediately when I see her. Sylvanas of the Warcraft. At least when it comes to like skin color and elf look appearance. And like a bloody red thing in her head. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what she is. I can't really guess, but she's obviously going to be important for next season. Probably will end up being the next Haruhime, right? Joining the harem, something like that. Another love rival for Hestia-chan. Yeah, something like that. But anyways, that was a good season. I liked it. I found it a little ridiculous. I mean, I liked it. I did enjoy it. I think it was entertaining. The season that was. But I didn't feel like it was super into the main plot line. The weird thing with this season, right? The main thing, with all the R-ing and sex and so on, is that it's clearly not really progressing the main plotline for a second. That's how it felt to me, right? I guess the bit Apollo gets his mansion, I guess they kind of progress the main story. And he did level up, right? So he was strong and trained, but his character leveled up, so to speak. And yes, of course, Haruhime joins them. So like, obviously that changes the main story. But they didn't progress the dungeoning for a second. They didn't go down one step in the dungeon. There was nothing about the main bad guys, right? The antagonist guys that we saw in season 1 and in Swordotoria. Those four weren't even mentioned, basically. So, I mean, they were both two new bad guys here, right? And they were defeated one arc each. So we didn't really develop on into the dungeon thing or the world that was building up in the 1 or in the spin-off. So it's kind of weird in that sense. And then the general story is like everyone trying to have sex with Bell-Kun. So, a little weird. I still liked it though. I think it was very entertaining. I think it was very very enjoyable. But it felt like it didn't progress the main story at all. Except Haruhi joining. But she could have, they could have progressed the main story, right? Done in the dungeons. And then saved her, in the dungeon or something. Or, a similar storyline, with, but fighting them in dungeon instead and so on. Could have done that, right? Wouldn't really make much sense though. It was very prostitute, so yeah. But it could have been differently done, I suppose. And this last bit though, I think it was kind of cute in this episode. But this last bit of her getting kidnapped and then of course returning this episode, which I think we all could predict was going to happen, didn't seem very meaningful. It gave them a little more, Hestia and Bell love and him like you have to make her happy. A little more than that, sure, but it really, turned into something I feel meaningful. But it was enjoyable. Definitely. Entertaining, yeah. It's very entertaining. But I don't feel like the story moved so much. So, I think it's a pretty good season, but not like amazing. I like season 1 more, definitely. It's bad for Swordotoria. Probably. I like the storyline more as Swordotoria. I think it was better written. I like the story progression much more, but I felt the character were much weaker. Hestia Familia is more entertaining. Hestia is more than Loki. So I think I like this more than Swordotoria, but not so much more. It wins in entertaining generally, but they lose in the plotline. But alright, I hope you like my of the all anime. Right, see you guys tomorrow with the last episode of Demon Slayer. That's coming tomorrow. Yeah, last episode of that. So there you have.